Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my Goosecreek warmed wax reviews. Yes, I already reviewed some of the wax previously, so I'm kind of gonna make this short and sweet. With this haul, I got 3 scents that I already reviewed, and the first one was Moment in Time, Summer Moon, and Jingle Bells. So you could go back and look if you haven't seen my review video on those in other scents. Go check it out. It is up already. So let's get into the ones that I reviewed for this go around. The first one we have is Classic Christmas Tree, and I don't know if you want to see like the color or the inside. I do mount one little cube and in a decent sized room. So again, I say this in every warm review video. Every space and home is different if you use different wax warmers. I did a warmer collection video, so that will tell you all about what warmers I use, what wattage, all that. So each house is different. People can have different throw, lasting power. This is just what I experienced in my home with the scents. So, Classic Christmas Tree. This one smells just like the name. A very nice pine scent with a touch of a menthol-y note in there. I smell more of the menthol on cold though than on warm. This one, however, wasn't a strong thrower for me, and that took me by surprise because usually pine scents, Christmas trees, anything like that is very strong usually. But this one wasn't. It wasn't the case with this one. I've had better pine scents from other vendors. Yeah, I don't know what it was. So this one I probably wouldn't get again, unfortunately. Maybe I would order another one. You could probably see my hands like going. I'm Italian, so I talk with my hands. My friend already told me that a bunch of times here on YouTube. So I apologize about the hand movements, but I'm that person. I just talk with my hands in my blood. So anyway, this one, I don't know if I would get again. I get more like throw with the Walmart one, like the fresh cut Fraser, I think it is. And I don't know. Maybe it was just a batch of this, but I don't know. Again, the throw was a 2.5 out of 5, and it lasted about 3 to 4 hours, maybe 4 at most, but yeah, I was disappointed. I don't know what happened with that. All right, next up we have Cookies and Milk, and this one on warm and cold smells similar to the cookie dough bites that I've had and reviewed. So if you're interested, I'll try to remember to leave a link down below. I'm so bad at like remembering things. So, but I do get a sweet caramel note in here. And I get more of the chocolate note in this one more than the cookie dough bites. I don't get any milk note or, anything like that. It's a good one. I don't get the plastic note on warm, so that's a plus. Like I do with the cookie dough bites. I don't know if it was just that particular, like, clamshell or not. I'll have to try out another one and see how it does. But yeah, this one, I don't get a plastic note to it. It smells amazing. It's like a sweet, gooey chocolate chip cookie with a little bit of like a caramely note to it. And this one is great. Again, the chocolate note is a lot stronger in this scent. It's an amazing bakery. You could fool someone into thinking you're making homemade cookies. Yeah, it's great. The throw was a 4 out of 5, super, super strong, and it lasted about 5 to 6 hours, so pretty decent time frame. All right, next up we have Gingerbread Lane, and this one is a really good gingerbread scent. Now, it's not the typical gingerbread to my nose. I said this in my haul that I did just on cold sniff. It doesn't smell specifically like gingerbread. I do get like the typical spices, kind of like the cinnamon, maybe a little bit of nutmeg, some clove, maybe a little bit of molassesy note, but it's heavier on the cinnamon, but it is a sweeter cinnamon. It's a little spicy. I do get a little bit of like a doughy note to this, and it's really good. I was shocked. The problem with this one, it didn't last as long as I thought it would. To be like a super strong kind of cinnamony spice fragrance, you would think this would last a while, but it didn't. The throw was about a 3.5 out of 5, pretty good, and it lasted about 3.5 to 4 hours. Again, I thought this would last longer, but usually I have pretty good luck with Goosecreek, but you get your hits and misses, so it's like any vendor. I'm not gonna judge them. What I did get when it threw was great, so no complaints here. Next up we have Carnival Pralines or Pralines. This one is a yummy caramel scent. It's a rich scent, and I do pick up a slight nuttiness and maybe a hint of salt. It's buttery and just very sweet. Yeah, it's a really good one. It's a pretty strong thrower too. Yeah, it's good. I don't know. I'm not showing you the inside. Sorry. I don't know if you're curious, but I do only use like one chunk. So, anyway, the throw on this one was a 3 out of 5, decent, and it lasted about 6 hours. So again, no complaints. As we flip the page here, next up we have Bedtime Stories, and this is your typical campfire marshmallow scent, marshmallow fireside, campfire marshmallow, however you decide to say it. It's a very sweet and slightly smoky vanilla scent. You get that very rich, sweet vanilla and that smoky bonfire. So good. Love this one. The throw is a 3.5 out of 5. Great. And it lasts about 6.5 hours. So really good. I would get this one again. If you like Marshmallow Fireside by Bath & Body Works, you would really enjoy this one. All right, next up we have Welcome Frosty, and this one I'm kind of disappointed in. It's very light. It was light when I did the haul, but I mean, it's hard to explain with this one. I don't have scent notes. I don't want to be swayed by anything. I get a fruity note in here for sure, but it's so light I can't detect what the fruit note is. The strongest note I get on cold and warm is still coconut. I wouldn't get this one again because it is light. The throw was probably like a 1 to a 2 out of 5. It lasted like probably an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like, I had to get really close to the warmer to even smell it. So this was disappointing. Maybe melt this in a really tiny room, like a bathroom, or I mean, it is bakery coconut, but it's something else in there that I don't know what it is. But yeah, I don't recommend that one. I know that wasn't a new one for this year. I can't talk, I'm stuttering. All right. Next up, we have Peppermint Whip, and I'll just show you before I kind of talk about it. Isn't that picture just amazing? Oh, I love candy canes and peppermint. Okay, now this one is nice. Get to the point. It's more of a sweet and creamy vanilla scent with like a background of peppermint. The peppermint is not overpowering. It's subtle, but it's nice for the winter time, for sure. Yeah, it doesn't like knock you out. It's not super strong mentholy in the air. Excuse me. My throat went a little bit. God, I hope I'm not getting sick. I don't need that. Anyway, off topic. So yeah, this one is pretty good. I would buy it again for sure. The throw was a 3 out of 5, and it lasted not that long, about 3.5 to 4 hours, but I would think a peppermint would last longer, but I'm very picky now when it comes to peppermint. As you know, I don't really care for L3's peppermint because it just has a weird undertone to it. I don't know if it's her wax, blend or what, but this one doesn't give me that. It's really good. So moving on, we have Dazzling. Excuse me, my throat. Ugh, should have brought a drink with me. I don't know why this is dirty. All right, Dazzling Popcorn. This one is a fantastic caramel salty popcorn scent. I get an apple note in there as well, which is really weird for a popcorn scented scent. It's different. It reminds me a little bit like Summer Boardwalk from Bath and Body Works, to be honest. This one is an absolute beast. It took over my entire house. Yeah, right when I'm opening it. It smells a little bit like Bath and Body Works Summer Boardwalk. Maybe this one's a little bit more saltier, but if you like Summer Boardwalk from Bath and Body Works, I feel like you would like this one. So this was a 4 out of 5 for throw, super strong, and it lasted over 8 hours. So again, this one is great. I could still smell it lingering in the air after a certain time, so very good. Next up we have is Eggnog Icing. Let me show you the inside in case you're curious on the color and all that. All right, this one does not smell like eggnog to me at all. In my haul video, I stated that on cold, this smells like their vanilla pumpkin waffle scent, and I still stand by that. It probably is a little bit less like of a waffle note, like the bakery is a little lessened in here, but it's delicious. It's buttery and rich and nutty. Kind of like pecans in the background is what I pick up, which is weird. Maybe, is it pecans or yeah, it's definitely nutty. It's very rich. Ooh, almost like a buttery pecan ice cream. It's crazy with a bakery note. It's amazingly good. It's very sickeningly sweet. If you love sweet bakery scents, I feel like this one is for you. Very strong. Very, very strong. One of my favorites. Let me flip the page here. The throw, I would say a 4 out of 5, 4.5, maybe even a 5. It's crazy strong. And it lasted over 8 hours. I could still smell this the next day in my home with the warmer off. So it lingered for a while, which is crazy. And I love that kind of stuff, I want what I paid for. All right, next up we have is this cute little guy. This is Marshmallow Fudge, and I just love the picture. I can't get over how adorable that is. I feel like that would be cute if you had kids. You could do that for their, hot chocolate. Anyway, off topic. This is a thick, rich milk chocolate fudgy scent. It's very sweet and creamy. Not much to say about this one because I love it. I'm trying to get straight to the point. This is a chocolate scent done right. Thick, fudgy brownies is what it smells like to me. What you're baking. If you're baking brownies, this is what it would smell like. You could fool somebody. I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, so the wax is red in case you're wondering. This one is great. Highly recommend it if you like brownies or any kind of bakery chocolatey scent. This is not a fake, artificial, bitter chocolate. It's realistic to milk chocolate. The throw was about a 3.5 out of 5, and it lasted about 5 to 6 hours, so another great one. Again, Goosecreek doesn't really disappoint with their wax. They really stepped up their game. Okay, last but not least, save the best for last. Well, I like all of them, but this one is probably one of my favorites. This is Sparkling Woods. me pop it open. It's a pretty white wax. And this is a beautiful, fresh, and citrusy scent. This would make a beautiful women's perfume. Like, I want this scent in a perfume because it smells amazing. It's beautiful, it's feminine, it's fresh, it's clean, it's citrusy and bright. It's amazing. Can't recommend the scent enough. If you're looking for something like that, definitely pick this one up if it sounds right up your alley, because this is amazing. I wasn't going to order it at first, but I'm like, you know what, I'll throw it in, give it a try, and I'm so glad I did. This is hoard worthy. This is a beast, super strong. Throw 4 out of 5, maybe a 5 out of 5. It's crazy strong, for me at least. And it lasted over 7 hours, and I could still smell this. And I melt this in my bedroom, which is a very big room. So great performance. And I could smell this coming out of my bedroom into my living room. So that tells you something. Alrighty, that is all. It's not gonna stay, is it? I tried to do this before. Yeah, trying. Nope, we'll just lay it down. That is all for my Goosecreek warmed wax reviews on these scents. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you try any of these scents out. I would love to hear your thoughts. Anyway, these are just my opinions. My, house is definitely different than yours, and warmers and all that. I explained this before, so I don't want to disappoint anybody with my reviews. It's just my opinion and what I take away from melting this wax, and everything like that. So I'm going to stop blabbering because this video is already really long. If you like this video, as always, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new and join my little wax family. Alrighty, thank you guys again for watching. Bye.